Press text conference. APC Forum issues apology to Minister of Defense, Bello Matawalle. The All Progressive Congress APC Forum has issued a formal apology to the Honorable Minister of State for Defense, Bello Matawalle, in response to previous protests and allegations regarding his tenure as governor of Zamfara State. The forum, in a statement released today, expressed regret for its earlier actions, admitting that the accusations against Matawalle were unfounded and influenced by personal interest rather than facts. The protest, which involved several members of the APC forum, had called for an investigation into Matawalle's governorship, alleging mismanagement of state resources. However, following an internal investigation, the forum has now acknowledged that these claims were baseless and primarily driven by greed. The organization revealed that some of its members were financially induced, which clouded their judgment, resulting in the false allegations. The implicated members have since been expelled from the forum, and the leadership has distanced itself from the protest. Unfounded claims, financial inducement, and expulsion. Our initial claims were entirely unfounded and stemmed from a misguided desire to participate in the distribution of state resources, which we believe were being unfairly allocated to bandits and certain media practitioners. The APC Forum's statement read, "Unfortunately, greed clouded our judgment, leading us to make false allegations against Minister Bello Matawalle. The forum admitted that its members acted out of self-interest rather than in the best interest of Zamfara State. Financial inducement, they revealed, was a significant factor in influencing the protest, as individuals sought to benefit from the sharing of state resources. The leadership took swift action, expelling the members involved in leading the protest to the offices of the Economic and Financial Crimes Commission, EFCC, therefore emphasizing the forum's commitment of holding truth and integrity moving forward."
The APC Forum commended Bello Matawalle for his outstanding leadership in tackling the security challenges that have plagued Zamfara State and the northeast region of Nigeria. As governor, Matawalle took a hands-on approach to addressing the region's persistent issue of banditry, personally leading the charge against this criminal element and instilling hope in communities affected by violence. We commend Minister Matawalle for changing the tide in the fight against banditry for personally leading the war effort in Northeast, the forum stated. His bravery and strategic leadership have brought much needed hope and security to the region, and his contribution remains vital to the safety and security of Nigeria as a whole. The forum also expressed gratitude to Matawalle for his understanding and forgiveness, acknowledging that the damage caused by the baseless allegation could have undermined his credibility and the crucial work he is doing to secure Nigeria. We deeply appreciate Minister Matawalle's forgiveness and understanding in light of our misguided actions. Going forward, the APC Forum has called on its member and the general public to embrace a new era of accountability, honesty, and unity. We urge all our members to turn over a new leaf, embracing truth and integrity in all their actions. It is time to set aside self-serving agendas and work together for the betterment of Zamfara State and Nigeria at large. The prosperity and security of our nation depends on our collaborative efforts. In the wake of the incident, we have reaffirmed our commitment to serving the people with transparency and integrity. The forum emphasized that the expulsion of errant members signals its intention to foster a culture of honesty within the organization. Moving forward, we are determined to support leaders like Matawalle, who have demonstrated unwavering dedication to the protection and development of Nigeria. We are committed to upholding the value of honesty and integrity within our ranks. Let this serve as a reminder to all that we will not tolerate any action driven by greed or personal gains. Our public apology and subsequent action reflects on a critical moment of accountability within the organization by distancing itself from past mistakes, expelling members who acted dishonestly, and issuing a heartfelt apology to Minister Bello Matawalle. The forum has taken steps to rebuild trust and integrity, It remains to be seen how this episode will shape the forum's future, but its renewed commitment to truth and accountability signals a promising path forward for both Zamfara State and Nigeria's political landscape. As we look to the future, it recognizes that collaborations, transparency, and shared commitment to progress are essential in building a secure and prosperous nation. With leaders like Matawalle at the forefront, the forum is optimistic about the path ahead. Thank you. May God bless the Federal Republic of Nigeria. God bless the Minister of Defense for State, Dr. Bello Matawalle.
I am not a member of Zamfara State. These protests were actually sponsored by the governor of Zamfara State against Bello Matawalle. Therefore, we are calling on any other group involved in this protest in one way or the other to withdraw from this protest. As from today, we are officially making a statement that we are withdrawing from any form of protest against Bello Matawalle. Why I said we are withdrawing is because we have found out that there are no basic claims regarding the allegations made. Therefore, we see no reason to carry on with the protest. Yes, I'm very confident with his leadership. That is the more reason why we are withdrawing from the protest against him, because we have discovered there is no tangible or significant implication regarding to the allegations made against him. Yes, we have gone round, made our various findings across, and we have discovered that there is no reason for any of these protests, and that is why we are even calling on other groups aside our group involved in this protest to withdraw from any form of protest from now henceforth. Bello Matawalle hasn't called us to settle any form of issue going on. So like I said, it is sponsored. So on our own part, we have discovered that there is no any reason for the protests regarding the allegations made against him. That is why we are now calling off this protest as such now, alongside any other group intending or already existing in regard to the protest to call off.
The other colleague have said, we came to find out that there is no tangible evidence to show that Matawalle is really not a good person as we were made to believe. So after making our findings, we saw that it is very important that we withdraw from this protest because, like he said, it's a sponsored thing and a kind of politicized. So after our finding, we find out that there are no reason why we should continue with this. Matawalle as a person, the only thing I know about him is the name. I've never met him and neither has he met me. This is a technological era. You can be here and find out anything from any part of the world. So we made use of the available resources, online and otherwise, to get our facts, and that is what we are using. Like I said earlier, this is politics, and there is nothing you cannot hear or see. So the people knows the truth. The protest is being sponsored by the governor of Zamfara State to just spoil Matawalle's name. But after making our findings, we came to realize that Matawalle is really not who they say he is. So there's nothing really bad with him and whatever he's doing. And for that, we on our own decide to cut off the protests. In the All Progressive Congress Forum, we, the owner of this forum, we are the ones sponsoring it.